Hi, I'm Katie, and I am the Resource Director and the Intake Specialist at Saving Our Sisters, which is a nonprofit made up of birth moms whose mission is to educate expectant parents who may be considering placing their baby for adoption. Open adoption has become a term that's very popular in today's modern adoption lexicon, but there are many misunderstandings of all of the nuances, complexities, and legal matters that may come with an open adoption. Most states do not recognize or legally enforce open adoption contracts. For those that do recognize a post-adoption contact agreement, there are many complexities and nuances that may come with being able to legally enforce that open adoption contract. I would like to cover in this TikTok one of the issues that we have been seeing with these post-adoption contact agreements. I don't want to show anything specific because this is a mom that we have assisted, and I don't want to jeopardize any relationships for her. But there was a post-adoption contact agreement where she essentially gave up her First Amendment right, and she was provided with an attorney by the prospective adoptive parents who, if that attorney had been worth any of their salt, would have told her never to have signed this agreement. To begin with, she is in a state that does not recognize post-adoption contact agreements nor legally enforce them. And I'm only sharing this information because it's not specifically detailed. I'm certain that this attorney who wrote up this contact agreement, this is standard practice for them. So every expectant parent that comes to this attorney, this law firm, is getting the same language in their post-adoption contact agreement. Because she is in a state that does not legally recognize open adoption contracts, the adoptive parents can do anything and everything they want in regards to communication. They are held to no standards whatsoever. Yet these expectant parents who become birth parents end up signing all of these hoops that they have to jump through in order to maintain not direct contact with their child, but some semblance of contact with the adoptive parents. At the end of the day, no matter how well this birth mom jumps through all the hoops and follows all the rules that have been placed upon her in this agreement, the adoptive parents don't have to follow anything. They can ghost her, they can ride off into the sunset, and there's absolutely nothing that she can do about it. To get to the meat of the matter, this mom signed a non-legally binding agreement, essentially giving up her First Amendment right that she nor any of her friends or family would ever speak about this adoption plan. This was the hardest decision, life-altering decision that she has made in her life, and she has signed an agreement saying that she would not speak of it. Not just the child, she would not speak of the adoption, period, without the express written agreement of the attorney or the adoptive parents. This agreement also says that if any potential father were to come forward at any time, that this would potentially terminate the relationship between her and the adoptive parents. I know firsthand what it's like to be in a crisis pregnancy where you feel like you have absolutely no one and nowhere to turn to, and you may feel like your only option is to give your child to complete strangers. But for those strangers to then feel like they have a right to your voice, that they can keep you quiet about your lived experience and dangle communication and contact with your child over your head as punishment, that is a means to an end. The only best interest anyone like that has is for themselves, not you nor your child. As always, be careful out there.